big day, gentlemen. 4-time All-Star, 6-time Gold Glove winner, and he plays every day like it is October. Nolan Arenado joins us on MLB Central. Good morning, Nolan. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning, guys. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
You know, everyone who talks about you says the player is amazing, the person is even better, and nothing proved that more than at your press conference for your extension and your deal. All your teammates there. I loved how you got so emotional. Can you take us back to that day and tell us what it was like?
Yeah, it was awesome. It was a great day, obviously, and pretty intense moment. It didn't really hit me until I saw, like I said, all the guys got out there and stuff, and it meant a lot because I didn't ask them to be out there for me. You know, everyone's got routines to do, and all the baseball player D-Row, and everyone knows how important routines are. So for them to kind of stop it and kind of just be there for me, it meant a lot to me, and you know, I love those guys, and I really appreciate it.
Nolan, I want to ask you, I picked Yankees versus the Colorado Rockies in the World Series 2019. Give me reasons to stay on the bandwagon and not jump ship.
Well, it's early, man. Just give us a chance. We're not playing great baseball right now, but things can change, and we got a series here in Pittsburgh, and hopefully, we got another game today, and we haven't really hit our stride yet. If we're pitching good, we're not hitting, and if we're hitting, we're not pitching. So once we put it all together, I think we can go on a good run. So hopefully we start that today and carry it on.
Nolan, it's John Smoltz.
Don't give up on us, man.
I'm not.
I
don't bail.
I'm going to have to work on him. He's a little wishy-washy. But one of the things in my career that I didn't like facing is Hal Morris. He had the dancing feet in the box. I would hate facing you because it looks like you're always jumping my fastball. When did that start? Has that always been something that's your key when you're in the batter's box? You're always moving your feet. When did that start?
Yeah, in 2015, I was kind of going through a little slump and early in the year, and I remember hitting after a game with Tulo and DJ, and we were talking about stepping back and really just kind of exaggerated because I'm a front leg hitter, and I was just kind of having trouble getting on my back leg and just staying back there because I was rushing forward, and I still am a front leg hitter, but it kind of helped me slow the game down. So Tula used to tell me to step back, just try stepping back to really feel like you're going back. I started doing it, and I actually felt powerful. I felt like I was actually backspinning the baseball with authority, and so I just tried to carry it on, and I wasn't going in the games thinking about it. I think I just kind of created that habit, and it just carried on to the game, and it kind of just became who I am now.
Defensively, Nolan, clearly you're elite, an elite defender.
Thank you.
That is natural ability, it's instincts, but clearly there is so much information at your disposal. So how do you incorporate the information when things happen lightning quick there at third base?
Well, I try to have a plan, when I'm fielding, try to anticipate the ball being hit to me, kind of have a plan before it gets hit to know what I'm going to do with it, if it's going to hit to my backhand or my forehand, little things like that. And obviously our coaches put us in position to have success also with the shifts and stuff like that. So you try to trust them, but at the end of the day, I just kind of go off instincts and, and just kind of just go with what I trust, and hopefully it works out. That's just kind of how it goes.
What's your favorite play? I remember Chipper always used to try and bait guys to bunt on him, because he liked making that coming in barehanded throw. Are you a backhand guy? What's your play?
I don't know. I would probably say I like doing the backhand down the foul line just because it's a far throw and it's a tough play. But, I think they're all pretty tough. I really don't mind fielding any of them. But, yeah, definitely the ball down the line is always tough, just getting your body toward the opposite first and making a good throw. It's hard to do, but it feels good when you get it done.
Listen, I commend you on the deal because I think it's awesome in the game that you can possibly play your whole career with one team. I was close to doing that. But having said that, in Colorado, what's the one thing that you've learned, because no one understands what it's like to play in Colorado, what's the one thing you've learned that you've adjusted to that it's going to help you prolong your career there and finish there?
Yeah, I think it's it's tough. I think you really just got to take care of your body, and I'm starting to do that now a lot more than I probably have. I started doing it at a younger age, watching Tulo and how these guys work and playing in altitude and stuff like that. It's tough adjustment, and and then going on the road after a long homestand is extremely tough with the ball movement, and it's definitely an adjustment for us. So, there's little things. I'm hitting off the machine a lot more, trying to see a little bit breakers off the machine and just trying to adapt a lot quicker. I'm just trying to implement different things that can help me adjust a lot quicker. So all those things, and definitely in Denver, just trying to, you got to sleep, get your rest, take all those little things serious because it can play huge dividends in the games.
I want to ask you one thing, because being on the East Coast, are you shocked that DJ LeMahieu's having so much success in New York? I mean, it's 2 hits a night for this guy.
No, man. I mean, that's just what he did.
Right.
I mean, yeah, that's just what he does, man. I mean, I was when the Yankees got him, I knew they got a great guy, a great player, and great teammates. So, no,
Yeah.
I am not surprised he's doing what he's doing.
Awesome.
Nolan, we admire you from afar. Is there a certain player in the game now who you admire?
Oh, man, I mean, there's so many great players. It was fun going to Boston, seeing JD and Mookie play. Obviously, it wasn't fun seeing those homers, but it was cool to watch them play. Those guys are great players. Obviously, you got Trout, Kershaw, just how good he's been. I mean, there's a bunch of players. It's, you appreciate how great some of these guys are because this game's not easy, and how easy they make it look. It frustrates me because I'm like, man, I don't know how they do this, man. This is crazy, but it's fun to watch.
What are you having for breakfast today? You getting ready for a big game?
I had an omelet with peppers, bacon, sausage, no cheese.
No cheese.
No cheese.
No cheese. Play
No,
food
man,
time.
I can't play at third with that stuck in my stomach.
Huge coffee?
Oatmeal coffee, oatmeal cold brew, yeah.
Cold brew. See, that's
Yeah.
the question I want to know. The cold brew guy.
Nolan, I have a bit of a dairy thing, but I just power through it. I power through it. That's that's the cross I choose to bear. So hey,
Yeah, I don't know who made up this 12:35 game, but this coffee was huge for me.
Businessman special.
Hey, we appreciate you joining
Yeah.
us. Good luck today. Again, you're one of our
appreciate it. Thank
favorites
you.
to watch. We love the passion. We love the talent. And thanks again
Thank
for
you,
making
guys.
time for us. Appreciate it.
No problem. Thank you guys for having me. Appreciate it.